What's going on, Port fans? Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today, it's Showdown week. It's Showdown 50 this week. So, to celebrate, I thought I'd go through the past 49 Showdowns and pick out 5 of my personal favourite wins over the last 24 or so years since the first Showdown began in 1997 at Amy Stadium, Football Park, all the way to now playing Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval in front of 15,000. Crows home game, so hopefully Port do get the job done, and my preview will be out tomorrow. But let's go down memory lane and see what 5 Showdowns I've picked that are personal favourites of mine that I reckon go up there in one of the better wins in our club's history.
One very similar to that up the other end, so you would have thought that was a shot at goal for Port Adelaide.
It was too high first, and then it was holding the ball. It might not matter. He kicks the goal regardless.
Miscues with the kick, it wanders towards the pocket. Bishop goes back, lobs it over the top. Thurstons to Bishop, kept his head, clever kick. Willits sold a teammate into trouble. Thompson. Well, the young boys combining for Port. If they get out of this, that's good. Sellerpeck, Kingsley. Thomas has run on. That was well worked. Thomas, well, one too many. No, Bentley got away. Kicks inside the forward 50. Ebert once more. Well, that will be on the highlight reel for sure for Port Adelaide.
Ball up. Port Adelaide home game. Big Port Adelaide contingent in the crowd. Sellerpeck. Jew. Ebert. He's got another shot at it.
Adelaide have got to adjust quickly.
So laid to Bishop to the open side. It bounces kindly for Bishop. He looks up and he's got Marnie short. He bounces, ignores Marnie. Bounces again, sees Ebert, ignores that, goes long. Kasisi!
50.
Coming in at number 5, it goes back to round 21, 2006. Now, you're thinking, Anthony, 2006, we had a pretty shit year. We finished 11th on the ladder. It wasn't too impressive. I don't know why you're going back all the way then. There's so many others you can pick to start at the 5th spot. Well, Adelaide were sitting at top of the table, and Port was sitting 11th. It was an underdog game. We weren't expected to win in front of 30-odd thousand fans. Port home game, we were thinking, great, we're going to get pumped here. But as we know in showdowns, it becomes irrelevant, the form that both teams carry into the game. It's all about that spirit of showdown, playing against your rival and playing out your absolute best to try and get the job done and get some bragging rights. And that's what Port Adelaide did in such a lean season, to come off what has been pretty dismal the few weeks prior, to come up against the Crows at Football Park to get the job done. It actually is one of the more remarkable underdog wins we've had in our club's history. Coming in at number 4, it's round 3, 2013. Port Adelaide were 30-odd points down halfway through the third quarter. Enter Travis Boak, enter Justin Westhoff, enter Chad Wingard, and enter the whole entire stadium getting absolutely on their feet. It was a Port home game to come from 30-odd points down in a season where, you know, everything was new. It was Ken Hingley's new coach. Port Adelaide's new captain was Travis Boak, and everyone was filled with optimism to come up against the Crows, who were basically placed to go on to play in final series again after making a prelim the year before. The odds were against us in a home showdown, and we prevailed. An unreal game of football, and this is what happened.
It's bending. That's an all-time classic. Port Adelaide home game. Oh, bad option. Yench dragged down. What a momentum changer this could be. Ignores that. Keeps it low. Wingard takes off. Hands it up the boat. The captain sees Westhoff. He's in the square. It doesn't need him. Getting a little hot in here.
He's got to be effectively just a loose player. Something he wouldn't have done since junior days.
Wingard into the pocket. No way. That is massive. Puts it up to the square. High ball. Westhoff. Spears the pass. Felt away from Schultz. Westhoff. Great attack. Went low. Both players went to ground. Adelaide Crow player just needed to hold his feet there. Would have got a free.
Oh, look at this.
Open space ahead. Montrese falls. Needs to get up quickly. Hand it over the top. Bang. Wingard. Oh, he loves to bleed. just wants to bleed for his club, Chad Wingard. His first season was good. Remember that name, Chad Wingard.
2013 brought great showdowns, let me tell you. And round 19, 2013, the last showdown at Football Park at Amy Stadium. It was another comeback by Port Adelaide. We were 20 points down with 6 minutes to go. Bruce McAvaney called it pretty much done. A Crows showdown. Everything was against us. Enter an Angus Monfries bounce and enter Chad Wingard.
One of the greatest showdowns of all time.
This could get Adelaide very much still in the finals race. They're going to be hard to beat now. This is a massive lead.
The Crows are home.
For this group of boys, I'm just so proud. They just find a way. We like to keep trying.
Ray emerges from the pack. No real pressure. Lines up. He's kicked the goal. There's the reply. Game on again.
He's kicked his fourth, and Port Adelaide are coming home hard.
Monfries on his left. Can he kick a goal? Swings it back. Get in there. No! I said, but I don't believe it. The shot on goal. It bounces. That bounces.
Monfries has kicked the goal. Unbelievable.
It is bounced sideways through.
Ollie Wines, he gives up. Monfries kicks it high. He's looking for a target. Who is it? Oh, Wingard! You know who again?
Lock taken by Wingard. Wingard has the mark.
Can he handle pressure? He comes a goal. He kicks it.
He kicked it. What? I cannot believe this. Wingard put them in front. He's put them in front. Oh, what a goal. He's put them in front.
What a champion he is. He's 19 years of age. He's the most important footballer right now in this state.
There's a siren quarter one. A great train robbery at Port Adelaide. One for the ages. One for the record book. There it is. What a goal. Ken Hinkley punches the air in the coach's box.
What a historic victory.
This is one of the best games that I've ever seen.
I remember being there that day. It was absolutely unreal to be a part of. The small contingent of Port fans that were there in a Crows showdown. I expected us to lose from 20 points down with 6 minutes to go. I thought the momentum was all going to swing. And in the end, it was one of the great things I've ever witnessed. Number 2. Now, I think you can pinpoint a couple that you're actually thinking might come up. And I reckon you'll know this one. A lot of Port fans who were on the contingent of first showdown at Football Park, 1997, the first year we entered the AFL. It was promoted as the biggest thing since like Muhammad Ali and all of this stuff, all of the biggest rivalries clashing together. SA's very own Port Adelaide versus Adelaide, the first showdown at Football Park. We know the story. First ever showdown win.
Floats it down towards centre half forward. Caven over the top. Bond. Caven did well lying on the ground. It comes to Vardy, the unlikely hero. Down towards full forward. Out of middle.
While the Crows piled on 6 goals, Port steadied with a couple.
Chips it out wide. Downsborough can take it and go. Downsborough 25 out. Kicks a goal. And there is no more time.
The final margin 11 points. And the first showdown was Port's.
Wait for it. The Battle of Adelaide has been fought and won.
And lastly, number 1, showdown 44, Adelaide Oval. There was many that could be picked for the top 5. I'm thinking there's 2002 where we came back from 30 odd points down. There's round 2, 2014, the first ever showdown at Adelaide Oval where we pumped the Crows. There's last year, 2020, round 2, 2,200 fans playing the Prison Bar Guernsey, winning by 60-70 points. Massive acknowledgements for those games. But number 1, showdown 44, Robbie Gray 6 goals in the third quarter. And then enter Stevie Motlop.
38 seconds and it goes Adelaide's way, but they're ready. Howard pumps it in. They've got the outnumber. They all crash down. Flashpoint. Stevie Motlop. What a time! Oh! He is floating on air now. Stevie Motlop. They've got into the club to kick goals. McGovern is down. Port Adelaide are up. And it's Stevie Motlop. Stevie M. 21 seconds. Back in the middle we go. On battle-weary legs, the Crows have got to get it forward. But Wines, they're saying no way. Polak, Robbie Gray, he was the hero in the third. He pumps it forward, as close to goal as you can. Flashpoint at half forward. The Crows are going to find something. They can't. Searsman on the charge. The siren sounds. The sweet siren for Port Adelaide. Showdown 44 is over. And what a game it was. The emotions are pouring out of Kenny Hickley.
Well, there you have it, Port fans. That is my top 5 Showdown wins for Port Adelaide over the last 49 Showdowns. We enter Showdown 50 as favourites. I look forward to seeing what brings a new Showdown, a different Showdown, 15,000. It's going to be different. It's going to feel different, but it's still a Showdown. The rivalry's still going to be there, and I hope Port Adelaide coming away with the chocolates. We're sitting quite, I think, 1 Showdown ahead in wins, so time to extend that lead again and put in a good performance. It's been a great ride so far in the Showdowns, and I look forward to many more successes in the coming years. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new for plenty more Port Adelaide and AFL content. My name is Anthony, and as always, ThePear.